Hi, my wandering wanderers. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please note that this is an energetic reading from the perception of the astrological sign. Please note that everyone has all signs within their chart, so if you have questions about other aspects within your life, you can always check the other star signs if needed. That being said, the premise of this reading is to offer insight and awareness towards remediating an energy that needs some TLC/love. Please note that the chakra deck is going to be used for energetic remediation, while the tarot deck is going to be used for additional insight and awareness of this energy. Pretty much, I'm going to say something and resonance might dredge something up. If you resonate with this information, great. If you don't resonate with this information, thank you for your time. Alright, Sagittarius. I see. Dear Universe, please seek a clear channel for your guidance. Please seek a clear channel for your guidance underneath the sign of Sagittarius. Please seek a clear channel for your guidance underneath the star sign of Sagittarius. I see. Alright. Sagittarius, what is it that you got going on right now? What is it that you're looking at? What is it that you got going on? Why is the Gemini-Sagittarius paradox coming back? Sagittarius, are you literally thinking about how you would perceive something? Is it super literal that it looks like exactly how it plans out or plays out? Food for thought. But yeah, Sagittarius, what is it that you got going on? Let's go ahead and see from the perception of compassion. What is it? Let's see. Okay, so Sagittarius, Red Robin, yum. The awareness of enlightenment. Something about the awareness of enlightenment. Something that we don't know about this awareness of prayer. Something about this foundation of acceptance. Something that we don't know about this thing that we're creating. Something about this thing is instinctual, and something about the experience of wisdom. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to understanding this experience of wisdom, how do we recognize the instinctual actions when it comes to this thing that we're creating? How do we take the time to understand this foundation of acceptance when it comes to becoming aware of the prayer and how it pertains to this awareness of enlightenment? Okay, Sagittarius, you could be really looking at something from a state of being where you're really getting like deep insight and awareness. I mean, like the high priestess in you might be going off like it's nothing, but especially when it comes to what you're working on, Sagittarius, you might be completely aware of this wise experience. Yeah, overall, there's mostly awareness energy in this spread and action-based card, so it makes a lot of sense to me as to why this experience is instinctual for you, or at least the experience of this wisdom might be instinctual for you, but also becoming aware of what this enlightenment is and how that pertains to this aspect of prayer. And this could be something that you've just naturally accepted. Yeah, maybe this is why that Gemini-Sagittarius paradox is here. You probably see it, therefore you nonchalantly think about it, but you don't have to actually process it because it's probably instinctual for you, which makes sense. I mean, wisdom works differently, or wisdom is wisdom, but how wisdom comes in for people is unique to the individual, so that makes sense when it pertains to the energies that you're trying to see. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and look into some additional insight and awareness as it pertains to this energy. Go ahead and get some additional insight and awareness as to how it pertains to this energy. Insight and awareness for Sagittarius. Intuitional value. Intuitional value. Okay, well, someone might want to check their second house for that, but I don't know how they see their second house, so I digress. Okay, so what do we have in here? Deck-based energy, Six of Swords in reverse. Something about taking the time to move forward, but taking time to understand what it is that we need to move forward, but take the time to recognize the perception as to how you're moving forward, if that makes sense. We're moving forward. What is this perception? What we're moving forward in, if that makes sense. You just did something weird, and I'll just accept you for who you are. Overall, when it comes to this reading, Sagittarius, there's heavy energies towards enlightenment and something that we don't know about this prayer. We have understanding, or could be in the process of recognizing emotions that are being projected. Taking time to physically recognize this energy and how it's physically being communicated. Becoming aware of our intuition at the same time, also becoming aware of this experience of beliefs and how they're slowly showing up in the space. Also, King of Swords, so also taking time to recognize truths and how they're being projected here, but also Five of Cups in reverse, but also taking time to pay attention to how feelings are being, how emotions are changing. So overall, I would like to say that this energy is in a loop, especially when it comes to this enlightenment and this prayer. It's just like there's projection of emotions, there are projections of truths, there are emotional changes that are being communicated, there are physical actions that are being communicated, all but slowly. There is understanding the intuition and the experience of these beliefs showing up in someone's space, and all this stuff has to deal with this enlightenment and this prayer-like energy. So there's a whole loop of stuff right there. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to something we don't know that's being created and how it pertains to this instinct, take the time to really persevere when it comes to your feelings. Really take the time to recognize what this feeling of perseverance is and really utilize it. This is probably something that you instinctually do, so don't worry too much about it, but just take the time to remember and understand what this feels like when you're persevering through. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to this experience of wisdom, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's a reminder to pay attention to like the illusions that are coming through, like understand the illusions that are being projected, but also remember your own foundational experience of your own beliefs, because it's just like you understand the wisdom's coming through, but at the same time you also recognize that there are illusions between between statements, and so by understanding what the experience of these beliefs are, it should help you recognize the emotional illusions that are out there. Okay, that being said, Sagittarius, please note that symbolism is meant to understand the energies of the situation, so if anyone takes these symbolistic statements literal or negative, please don't be surprised if the evil eye shows up. Please realize it's important to experience this information and discern it for yourself. Peace be with you. Namaste. Thank you for your candor and have a nice day.